And I will tell you, I love kind of being away from the fleet concentration areas or from the large base areas because I do feel a little bit more unique, if you will, right?
Oh,
And I
sure.
and you know, but here's the other thing. And when you get farther away from those areas of these people that believe that they're just the ones in charge of making the world go round,
Oh,
you
yeah.
realize that the world doesn't need them to do that, right? And all they're really doing is manipulating the whole damn thing, and
Once I
that's not
got in,
the way it's supposed to work.
and look, I'm not knocking anyone for their life decisions, but the way I was born and raised, we don't take government handouts. There's even if they offer you a WIC or food stamps, we don't do that. We work for ours. So
Mhm.
there was no way I was gonna be a Medicaid father. Like it's just not in the cards for me.
But I will tell you that I think that conversation was very important because as a parent, my wife and I have kind of war gamed that conversation out already. Like, what would we do if our son came to us and
Yeah.
said this, right? And because I mean, look, it's a realistic conversation to be prepared for because these kids are out there since we were kids
Right.
making life choices, right? And I would like to think that the kids would give their parents the opportunity and the trust to hear what was going on before things start getting really out of control, and then parents can handle that appropriately and not fracture a relationship.
But school was, that's the moment I learned that I'm not as smart as I think I am. Because I was kind of cocky, and I thought, I'm an A student, I'm an athlete, I'm joining, out of necessity for a family. Everybody else is joining because they're criminals or they're very wrong, very wrong. Everybody that was there was just as smart, if not smarter than me. And I really got humbled. And I
I
also, yeah, I was going to say, I think it's important for people to know that I've heard people say this that aren't military affiliated. Oh, he was just a cook. Oh, he was just admin. Oh, he was, he was giving out ibuprofen. That's not how it works. It's really not. You got to know your job, and everybody's job matters because we're all part of one working machine.